This is a game about my gold mine. We have neighbors that also want my gold mine. To stop them from touching it, we have to murder them. We use our little tiny knife to kill them, because that's easier than building a fence. Now, I already tried to do this once, and for some reason it started sending invisible wizards that I could not defeat, so we got steamrolled. So this time, I'm just straight up going to use an auto clicker to make things so powerful that wizards can't possibly defeat us. And that is going to completely ruin the game, but I'm okay with that because the game completely ruined me. I wasted precious time trying to do this. Our operating cost to begin is $100 per day. We've already made $866, so I think we're in the profit margin already. And since I have experience playing this a little bit, we can probably set ourselves up better with some good investments. So gold earned 1,000, operating cost 100, total gold 983. And my people are complaining about a large pothole that has damaged many carts. For $5, we're gonna fix that. We need to keep the people happy or they revolt and we lose. So with my one skill point, we're simply gonna get more gold per click. Then with our remaining $978, we're gonna build a bazaar that generates passive income and people's favor. People's favor is going to be important because they're not going to like a lot of the choices we make. That's all of our money, on to the next day. So now we can make double the income, which was already really stupid. So this number is obviously going to get bigger. We're going to keep making the proper investments as we go. It's really a different game when you use an auto clicker. Before, I was really struggling and getting tired and frustrated by this point. By the time the enemies appeared, I was getting stressed. Now I'm not, I just go like that and turn them into goo. We can't do anything with the neighbor goo, which is sad, but maybe one day. For now, we'll just explode them and go back to our gold mine. We've already made $3,300. This is going to get really stupid. We might even find the point where this game breaks. Who knows? Before, with all the upgrades I managed to get without an auto clicker, I was making just under $3,000 per day. And with minimal upgrades now, we're already up to almost $7,000 and still going strong. And these upgrades are going to increase exponentially at this point. We're not getting a lot of experience yet because we only get them from killing enemies so far. And even when these happy little waddlers do touch my rock, we only lose 15 HP at a time, so we can take a few hits if we need to. Like this next guy I'm going to ignore just for the sake of money. I want to push for 10,000. So I'll end the day with 9,554 gold. We got a little bit of passive earnings too, and a far-off kingdom has surrendered themselves to you after witnessing your great power. I don't need their petty gift, plus 50 people's favor. I'm a man of the people. Until I get bored and rob them of their riches. Because I am so rich, I'm going to build a personal training center, generate skill points, collected every 4 days. And we're going to build an archer training center, increase archer damage every 2 days, so that's a good investment. Apparently we need to buy archers first. $600, we've got archers. Now, archer trainer center up. So their damage is going to go up every few days. We're also going to increase the skill here. So now it's every 3 days, we get an extra skill point. Speaking of skill points, we have 1. So mining has a chance to drop XP. Then we're going to upgrade the bazaar a few times to get that passive income rolling in. And we're also going to get the bank. So then let's see if we can get through another day. Meant to upgrade my damage as well, but this thing's going to spit out experience like nobody's business. There's another level up already. The money will flow in no time. Beat the rock, sparks come off, murder the man, keep going. It is satisfying watching him explode into a pile of goo. I don't know why, it just is. We are going to absolutely wreck this game by the time we're done. Even with the basic damage we're doing, we're absolutely destroying enemies because we're hitting them a lot of times per second. I feel like I didn't make enough money this time around. I'm only up to $7,200. But I did get a lot of experience, so that will help make up for that. We'll grab those two and keep on clicking. So our profit there was about 8,000 plus our passive earnings. And our report card, the people have realized you'll fix potholes if they request. We have hundreds of potholes to fix. For 3,000? No, I literally cannot do that. Minus 10 people's favor, so we're still doing pretty good. We could throw golds in the streets to put half of that back. So it cost me $15 to repair basically $1,500 in damage. Okay, we got 5 skill points. Give more gold per click, times that many. Then I'm going to upgrade the personal trainer thing again. So we're going to reduce the day per skill by 1. Maybe actually archer damage is going to be increased by even more every couple days. Then let's increase their fire rate just a little bit. I know they're not really going to do anything at all, but why not? Day 4, our operating costs are $250, but now we're making $7 per strike instead of 2, so we're getting 3.5 times the income. Haven't seen any enemies yet, so I'm hoping the archer has actually been taking care of them. We got those guys which are going to be quick, and we'll go ahead and gooify them anyway. We're already up to about $8,000, so we've already made more money than last round, and we're only a quarter of the way through. We've leveled up twice already. At halfway through the level, we'll level 10 already. As the level winds down, we're going to be left with just about $30,000, a little over in fact. So that's going to be a healthy amount of profit. And another envelope of goods. A scout saw the enemy reinforcements tomorrow. They look way stronger. It'll be fine. I'm quite confident in my abilities at this point. I'm going to unlock critical hits on gold ore because I have lots of skill points, and we're also going to get a higher chance to drop more XP. And we're also going to increase our gold critical hit chance, and we're going to read the rest of these next time. So I want my skill point thing to level up quicker. These get really expensive really quickly. I think we're out of days. Like, I think we're into negative days at this point. But we can also get miners. They only cost 2,000. Buy one more miner. That costs 2,500, so that's actually really expensive. They're sold out of those already. So we're going to increase their swing rate all the way down to that. So we went from 5 seconds to 3 seconds. And we're getting 4 gold per swing. And then it's back to work with critical hits and extra miners, plus a lot more experience popping out of the rocks. Here comes our goblin friend. The archer took care of him quickly. Its damage is getting up there. So gold is going well. We need more experience overall. We also need the vacuum thing that sucks up the experience. Because if I could just be leaving my cursor over the rock for even 10% more time, that's going to be a lot more income. Everything takes such an investment to make it work. So by the end of the day, we've earned about 31,000 gold. Passive benefit, which would be the income. Your bank has been robbed. We're going to have to beef up security for $125. So we're going to get more gold per click times 3, and then hitting crit on gold ore damages all enemies as well. Now I'm going to buy a sweeper for $500, and we're going to increase its speed by a lot. That way it can actually go suck up all the experience, so I can spend more of my time clicking. We want it up to speed 3. We're going to buy also another archer or 2. That's obviously going to get expensive, but that's going to help kill the enemies so that I have to do less work overall. We're going to bring them down to 6 seconds. You know what? Let's bring them down to 5.6 seconds, and then we can get right back to work. Operating cost is 2,200, so that's actually really expensive. But that little Roomba is going to go around picking up experience. I assume we're killing things off the screen, which would explain before why I couldn't see the wizards. They were probably sitting off the screen. But here comes that little Roomba zooming around, picking up experience for me. I can spend the majority of my time just hovering over the precious rock. Our income is also 10 per click at this point, so we just sit back and relax and let the money roll in. I don't know if it's my critical hits destroying the enemies or my bow and arrow thing, but we're destroying enemies. I don't think I've seen a single one this entire round. Also $50,000, and that means more increases for us. And another letter for us. A battle is broken out between 2 lords in your family over a dispute. Buy more land and divide it between them. If that doesn't work, flip a coin and murder the one that loses. We have 9 skill points to spend, so we're going to get more gold per click, up to, we'll say, that much. And then we're going to increase critical hit chance and crit multiplier too. That's just more gold for us. Now, I think this is what's giving me so many skill points, because I can still increase it for some reason. So we have $38,000 left, so I think now we'll get like 2 skill points per day or something. And I guess we'll upgrade the bank a few times, and also this a few times, just so we're getting those passive benefits thoroughly. Our passive income is already over 1,000. Then it's right back to bullying the rock. Look at all those archers. Also, our income is going to go bananas quite quickly. We're up to $10,000 already. I do need my Roomba to go quicker, because it's not actually picking up all the experience. Some of these would dissolve by the time it got back. Halfway through the level, we've made $45,000. On the other side of things, sometimes the enemies are making a brief appearance on screen before getting absolutely destroyed, so they're getting stronger. So by the end of this day, we've made 84,000. A plague is beginning to form in your kingdom. A small amount of people are getting sick. We're gonna pay gold to quarantine. That sounds like it's gonna get annoying if we let it run. We do have for skill points. Let's increase the critical hit up to 6% and multiplier to 3. Then we're gonna increase the archer damage, so when they get more damage every round or whatever, they're gonna do a lot. Then we're also gonna increase their fire rate a few more times, because they're not firing fast enough for my liking. We can actually buy more archers. It gets very expensive very quickly in operating costs. Archer damage isn't really a huge deal, because it's going up very much all by itself, but you can never have too much of a good thing. And I was going to upgrade my sweeper a lot too. So we'll keep working on that next round. So many priorities. Back to clicking. So we're once again at the point where we can't see the enemies, but those archers are doing a lot of damage. But then again, so is everything else. I am a little disappointed in the amount of gold we're making. It's still only in the tens of thousands. Luckily, I think I know a way to fix that. The owner of the land you bought to settle the dispute wants the land back. I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse. I would tell him to pound sand, but I just I'd rather pay off problems for now. So the crit multiplier seems to be really, really big. So we're going to increase that. We're going to increase the base price and the crit chance. And I need my sweeper to go much, much quicker than it is. So it's up to speed 5. It's now up to speed 6. So it's twice as fast as it just was. Aside from that, I need the miners to swing a lot faster than they are. And then we're going to increase their gold per swing. Leftover money can go to upgrading my passive income. Right back to mining. We're making 16 base value. I think the crits are now 112, and you can see them popping up a lot because they're yellow. That thing's much quicker now. Oh, that's so much better. Now I don't have to do anything at all. So we've earned 123,000 so far in this one, and the room seems to be keeping up with all the experience too, so this is going to get out of control really quickly. And I haven't seen the enemies in a while, which is really nice. The scouts have the enemy reinforcements. They're deploying a wizard that will shield others. We need to kill the wizard as soon as possible. Okie doke. See, last time I couldn't see the wizard. I think he's off the screen, so our archers will be ready. But because we're going to add 2 more of them, so those are maxed. Their fire rate can also go up to once per 4 seconds. We still have $100,000 left over. So my sweeper is going to go even faster. There's going to be another 50% increase to its speed. That costs so much money. So what we're going to do now is increase our crit chance a little bit, but also our multiplier. The multiplier is really stupidly big. We're going to spend 5,000 just on other costs, but I don't know if that's 160 per strike with the pickaxe, but I think so. And we're critical hitting a lot because we're clicking a lot, so we're in good shape. Wherever the wizards are, they're riddled with arrows. We're turning them into picking cushions. Our Roomba is more than keeping up at this point, so we can keep escalating and escalating until something breaks. And I am fairly confident something is going to break. We can't keep this up forever. And 172,000. The landowner has accepted your offer, and your situation seems settled. All right, finally. Oh, we also get skill points. Yeah, we'll take skill points because people are happy with me anyway. We have 12 of those. So let's give another 5 per mining click-ish. Counting is hard. Critical hit chance is going to be up to 11%, so that's 1 in 9, and the gold multiplier is maxed. So we'll go back to higher crit chance. Increase the skill gain at the end of the day by 1. I'm going to spend $172,000 upgrading that. It's very expensive, so we can't get a great deal of that. Day 11, what we can do is get a lot more gold. I think that's 224 for the crits, which are happening often. I don't know how long each day are, but they're enough to make me ridiculously rich. A wizard spawned. Hope he likes arrows. I just realized for the first time that I can press up and down to see where the enemies actually come from. I didn't realize the entire time that was a thing, so no wonder the wizards defeated me last time. I didn't know I could do that. To be fair, I don't want to be lucky up there anyway. I've got a gold mine to be hoarding. Okay, so we ended that day with 301,000. The potholes around the city have mysteriously been getting fixed. We're going to send the army manager to go investigate for some reason, so I don't get them. What I do get is a jester with a short neck. Gold feels like it's in a pretty good place right now, so I'm going to increase the chance to drop XP from mining because that's going to give us a big boost to skill points as well. And I guess I'm just going to put more points into boosting my skill thing. I don't really know if that's conceivably making a difference at this point. Also, these two will just spend the rest of our money here, increasing our passive income. So even if we're not doing anything at all, we're making 2,650. So our income should be about the same this round, but our experience should be much higher. Yeah, there's a lot of experience popping out of there. Some of those probably will dissolve even with our super speed Roomba. We're also level 39, so I think we're going to need more experience per level at this point. Another day, another 300 grand. A revolutionary is stirring people up and trying to raise an army against you. What is Sword Festival to distract the people? Look, a shiny object. Don't you worry about anything else. So we're going to max this out so we now get maximum XP drops for clicking the rock. We're also just going to get more gold per click. I don't really know where this skill maxes out, but it's up to $50,000 per upgrade. I don't think my sweeper is fast enough either. We're going to put up to speed 11.1. Kind of forgot about the miners as well. The miners string rate is 0.2. I think we're actually maxed out there. It only costs 2,900, so we'll increase the gold per swing. 40, which isn't really going to make a big difference to us at this point. But we're kind of beyond the point of what matters here. I think our critical hits are worth 330 if I'm seeing that amongst the blur. And we'll take a look to see if, yeah, the enemies are spawning up there, but the archers are absolutely destroying them. I can't look for too long because I want income. Because I just wouldn't know what to do with myself if I didn't have all of this money. And look at that, our income did jump up again. We're up to $360,000 already. So total for the day, 381,000. Not a single enemy to be seen. The army manager has discovered that a man is fixing the potholes. The people call him the pothole champion. Send the army manager to find and kill the pothole champion. That'll take care of that problem. Also, we're going to spend $65 to make the people a little happier. Chance up to 15%, and then we're going to put 7 more points into gold per click. And then the personal trainer is also going to be upgraded as many times as we can afford, and so is archer damage. The numbers are getting bigger. Day 14. We've been at this for 2 weeks. So this time, just that little upgrade put us over $500,000 per level. And there's a wizard that spawned. Is he still here? Nope, he's eradicated already. We have a good anti-wizard device. I wish we had a way to generate more skill points. One of the archers injured themselves while training. We'll give them a quick surgery. I'll do it myself to save money. Oh, we had 39 skill points there, so what do I know? So increased chance of enemies drop extra XP. I'm going to actually put that up to level 10 so we get more of that. Maybe what happens with this skill is that it actually just increases the amount of skill gained at the end of the day by 1. So after those 4 days, we get more skills. That actually makes a lot of sense to me. So we're going to upgrade that some more. So now in 4 days, whatever, we're going to get a lot more skills again. Not that I need more, but we're also going to have a 1 in 4 crit chance, and we're also going to make 50 gold per click base value. I forgot this entire time that I could buy a wizard because it cost $10,000. $10,000 isn't that much to me anymore. So we're going to increase the wizard fire rate a whole bunch of times. So he's firing every 4 seconds. The best anti-wizard device is another wizard. I think this is making $612 on its crits. Ooh, a wizard spawned. Can we see him? No, he's already long dead. So what is continue making money? We're making about $5,000 per second currently. Hey, look at that. We're millionaires for the first time ever. The game also decided I did have a pretty big leg spike. Can't imagine why though. Alright, we get another 8 skill points. So we'll put that into more gold per click. Then I definitely want more skills at the end of that day. Those are up to $101,000 each per upgrade. And we'll put another $50,000 into sweeper speed just because it's funny. The people are very happy because I'm making everyone rich. Or because I haven't killed anyone in a while. I've just realized my wizard is a lollipop. I want my money back. I want a real wizard. Ooh, wizard spawned. I think he's already dead. Yeah, he's dead. I can't remember if it's possible to increase my archer fire rate at this point, but we might look into that, because they're not firing nearly quick enough for me. I know we're not seeing any enemies, but I'm still annoyed that it takes so long for them to reload. Big numbers getting bigger. That's what we're here for. This time we got about $1.3 million. And we got one of the archers has injured themselves while training. Give them a quick surgery. So the archer rate, fire rate is 4 seconds. Now it's 3 seconds. Now it's 2 seconds. Now it's 1 second. 7 more skill points. A chance to damage transmutes to gold loss. I'm not really sure what that is or what that does. Anyways, let's put our crit chance up to 31. So it's about 1 in 3 is now a crit instead of 1 in 4. Then we're going to buy some $100,000 upgrades, making sure we get lots of skill points within the next day or 2. So the arrows are firing much quicker. I think they're actually waiting for enemies to spawn at this point. So an enemy spawned there. They'll fire faster towards the end of the round because enemies are slow at first. I don't even know what kind of enemies we're fighting at this point. I haven't seen one in like 2 weeks. We're also up to level 83. So I think we're well ahead of the curve at this point. We could go for the next like million waves and still be perfectly fine. So to this day, we got 1,537,000. And another letter. The quarantine you set up is running out of food. Give them what they need. $10,000. Eating lobster? 7 skill points. More gold per click. 65 per click. And we're going to spend the next $1.6 million upgrading the personal trainers some more. With a remaining 120,000, let's make the Roomba faster. 762 per crit, and that's 1 in 3. The arrows are firing so quickly that as soon as an enemy spawns, they absolutely get pin cushioned. Like, is there anything even showing up anymore? There's one, got him. We can afford to take a break at this point. Our income is plenty high. After another wonderful day, 1.7 million. And here's what we were waiting for. That investment this entire time has given us 77 skill points. So we're going to need an auto clicker just for the menu at this point. So we're getting $100 per click. And we have a 50% crit chance. We might as well buy some of these other things. I thought they might unlock more things. Perhaps not. Well, we can have enemies dropping gold. And we'll increase the transmute chance, I guess. We got 1 skill point left over, so we're going to get that. Aside from that, I'm going to try and spend $1.7 million making my sweeper quicker, and that might actually work. There's no limit on how quick you can make one of these. We've created a monster. So our earnings are going to be awfully high now. Why do I have health bars beside my thing? Well, the Roomba's very quick. It basically blinks around the map. It doesn't move, it teleports. I think we're earning $1,212 per click, or at least every second click. So after a day at maximum stats, we made almost $4 million. The revolutionary convinced the people that the festival was a waste of resources and another reason you should be overthrown. Yeah, let's go ahead and set up a meeting. And we're going to get critical hits for enemies and critical hit chance, critical hit damage, other skill points. Now we're going to spend millions of dollars upgrading our sweeper speed some more. I want the fastest Roomba in the universe. Just to run this thing it costs $14,000. Alright, so that Roomba is going to carry the load for us. It's the most dangerous thing on the planet at this point. We spent like $20 million on this Roomba alone. Everything else kind of fell by the wayside. But we can afford it. Wonder what the enemies think of that. They spawn into the world and basically get blinked away. And then the Roomba comes up and sucks up their goo. Anyone? Any more enemies? I thought more would be spawning. Not sure what that was. They're attacking back. Oh, that's probably that transmute thing. We kill them and we get gold because it's going down into my gold collector thing. We're harvesting our organs. And we've hit level 100. I'm not sure you're supposed to do that. I'm very sad nothing's broken yet. I'm really impressed. So that time we only earned 3.5 million, but that's because I was screwing around a lot. Oh, is it time for a meeting? The people are beginning to heal from the plague. You did a good job. Yet no biggie. I just really hope my Roomba appreciates what I'm doing for it. Its speed is now up to 50. And that's the end of the demo. We hit level 100 and did things we're not supposed to do, but that's very enjoyable.